What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF the Network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live stream so we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Let's get right into it, man. I think I did this story before, but I want to do it again. If I did, apologize, but it needs to be said because it comes full at this point of with the racist ass young Republicans that got caught in a social media text shit that they did. And this is why you have these racist ass young folks. But let's talk about this.
If slavery never happened, then you would be in a grass hut. Yeah. I mean, we need reparations. Your reparations are that you get to live in America.
White Christian nationalism is a cancer in the United States. Racism itself is a vile, putrid, disgusting disease that is antithetical to the belief of any reputable faith at all. Joel Webben is somebody I've talked about many, many times. The clip I'm getting ready to play may be the most vile that I've ever shared of Joel Webben and his dipshit little sidekick, in which he's...
Now, I want y'all to understand something too. These are people that proclaims that they talk to God and tell them that it's okay for black people to be slaves. Any human being, it's okay. Because in the Bible, their version of what they believe in the Bible says that it's okay for black people to be slaves. They had these thoughts. This is who their God is. And if that's your God, fuck you and your God. I suppose my people or anybody should be okay. So it was okay for what happened to the Jews too. Because God said it was okay to do what they did in Nazi Germany at the time. It was okay for them Jewish people to be executed, raped, murdered, gas chambered. That was okay because your God said that was okay. And that's the same shit you're saying to black folks. Black slaves. But, okay, let's move on.
He does like a racist imitation of a black person saying that I'm a king, just gross. But he's telling black people who are upset about the condition of our country and their continued treatment after, 250 years and hundreds of years prior to that, when it wasn't the United States technically, but it was just a European colony, that you should be thankful that you're here. You should be happy that you're here. You should be offering thanks that you're here. He says, if slavery never happened,
and let me get y'all to understand something. Why this is relevant, or why I'm putting this back up. I believe I did this before, this clip before. The reason is relevant of why I'm doing it again is because of the simple fact of what we just received from white nationalist Christians on the right. And they was young folks. And everybody, JD Vance, everybody double down. They give them a chance and whatever. But this is what they're being taught from your so-called right religious leaders that y'all all take money from, or y'all listen to, you promote, or you pretend that they're not racist. This dude is a part of the Trump administration too. But let's move on.
You should be thankful because if it never happened, you'd be in a grass hut right now. He says that the greatest moment in the history of any brown or black country is the moment that white man's ships landed on your shores.
A Science and Kirk success story. This is Jay. He can
Commercial.
fix just about anything.
I'm the Sherlock.
Man's ships landed on your shores.
Now, mind you, and I want to put this out here too. You know that Stephen A. Smith ain't ever talked about this. Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, any of these cool niggas that got big platforms talk about it. This shit is a part of the party that they're in. With Stephen A. You don't talk about this. Why? You know why Stephen A. don't talk about this? Because it's simple fact. And I'll bring him Stephen A. for a specific reason. You know why he don't never talk about this shit? Because of the simple fact. And he can't lie and say he ain't never seen this shit before. Nobody sent him none. He got a whole big goddamn. When he do his videos, he got producers and people behind the scenes that do shit. So he picks and chooses of what he want to talk about. So we all know this is bullshit. He simply don't talk about this shit, but it's a danger to our community. And he doesn't step up and say anything about it. But anything he feels that black people, you talking too loud. Congresswoman Crocker, you talk too loud. You need to work. All this other white supremacy talking points that he does. He doesn't recognize this, though. This is a danger. Are you hearing Stephen A. Smith? Matter of fact, let me do this. Because I don't want to say I'm wrong. I mean, I don't want to pretend something that he didn't do. What the fuck? Give me a second, y'all. Stephen A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith.
I see nothing. I see nothing Stephen A. Smith talking about this situation. I see nothing. I see nothing. See nothing. I see nothing him talking about this situation. He didn't even bring it up. Matter of fact, I don't even see anything about the Republicans. Them young Republicans that were saying all that racist shit. I don't see nothing about that. See him getting out on Rabaji Sellers was saying what he said about Stephen A. I don't see none of this shit. I don't see you talking about this racist type of shit that has an influence in the country. And you want to deny it, but at the same time say, yeah, it exists, but we shouldn't care about it. So, but you care more about what black people do, though. Okay, cool. Let's move on.
This is a man of God, a self-proclaimed pastor, a preacher, a teacher, a communicator of the philosophies of Jesus the Christ, telling black people to shut up and be thankful for what you have.
And think about it. So your God says that black people ain't shit. So that's who your religion and God says that. Because black people are human beings too. So we ain't shit because of the color of our skin. So think about these fake ass religious pastors. He ain't no real pastor. He got that maybe in the front of his name as a title, a fake title, but he ain't a pastor. He's just a racist. Put racist in front of his name, not pastor. So your God is okay, or what you saying about other human beings that maybe look different from you? That's what you telling me? That's what you telling the world? Let's move on.
Have. Watch this. I hope in horror, and then we'll talk about the nonsense, racist, white supremacy of these ideas on the other side.
Why do white evangelicals struggle with the idea of race? Why do they
Yeah.
struggle with
That's
the Europeans that colonized and brought Christianity to the world?
Yes. And why are you constantly apologizing for that and struggling with white guilt?
Like race is a real thing. It's not just a social construct. It's in DNA.
Right, because even the
blood,
conservative
bone marrow.
guys, when they push back against, BLM and we was Kangs, and all this kind of like black people are great, and the only things that's ever been bad about them is because they're victims and have been oppressed and blah 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 blah. And
I listen. Imagine young white kids listen to this shit on social media. Imagine white kids listening to this shit for wherever he's a pastor at, so-called pastor, because he's not a pastor. He's a racist. And they're sitting there every Sunday. And the grown-ass adults that's in a cult bring their kids to come listen to this fucking hate speech. Every week they take their kids there. And my point is, that's why I say it comes back around to those so-called young Republicans that said this shit in the chat, and they said, this is where they get it from. This is where they get it from. Let me explain something to y'all. Why would a pastor, a so-called pastor, he's a so-called pastor, spill this type of rhetoric out here to tear down a whole race of people that you has never interact with at all? You don't know all black people. You don't know all black people is this way. And that's how fucked up it is. You got coons, conservatives that speak your language, so they ain't shit either. Think about what this so-called pastor is saying. And that's why it mind boggles me about coons. They don't speak up on this. They don't talk about this shit. This shit should insult black sellouts. They grouping y'all with the rest of us that y'all don't like to be grouped with. You have no problem with it. They don't even talk about Brandon Tatum. He ain't talk about it. Kanzo ain't talk about it. Steve Nate don't talk about all the coons. All the top tier coons, they don't talk about this. And they won't talk about it because it doesn't fit their narrative because of that paper. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. In a second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back. Listen, and I want people to understand this. This is why I have a problem with black conservative people. This is what's happening in y'all party, or the people that you side with as far as even religion. This is how they think about you. You can say whatever you want to say about the left. Put the left out of it. This is where the people that you support, the right, the evangelicals, these white evangelicals, white supremacists. This is a part of your party that where you are. And you can play this bullshit of, oh, we don't agree with none of that shit. Listen, let me put you on game. I stopped being a Democrat because of people like Hakeem Jeffries. And he's a black Democrat. So is it really about the race? Or is it about the policy? Or about his phoniness? It's about all of it. I can't, yeah, do he got good qualities and certain shit? Yes. But no. Fuck Hakeem Jeffries. Fuck Cory Booker. You okay with genocide because you're getting paid money from Israel. It's a fact. And nobody can sit back and support you, nigga. Me on principles, no, I'm not supporting fucking Cory Booker. I don't give a fuck. Listen, listen. People are dying because of what he's supporting. Regardless if they black or not, he's okay with that because he's taking money. I can't side with that. I can't live with that. So fuck Cory Booker, and I hope somebody primary him. I want him out of there. And that goes for Hakeem Jeffries too. He ain't shit. You see how easy it is for me to say that and stand on it. But you black Republicans, this dude is saying the most vile shit, and he's in your party. Stop pretending, oh, that's just a certain part of the party. No. You do not be a part of a party, regardless if that's a certain section of a party. You don't get to do that no more. I'm not a Democrat because of people like Hakeem Jeffries. Because of people like Cory Booker. And there's a whole bunch of them coon-ass Negroes. The Chuck Schumers of the world. Fuck out of here, bro. You take money from a foreign entity that we know now, all you're doing is giving the money to them, taxpayer money, giving them our money, and they funnel the money back to a PAC that they have in America to pay you to defend it on fuck shit. And somehow, some way, I'm supposed to be okay with that. Okay, cool. All right. So, Hakeem Jeffries, you're not a good leader. And Cory Booker, you need to shut the fuck up. And I hope somebody primary, you need to get the fuck out of office. You ain't shit. You talk all that shit about Joe Manchin. You ain't no better than Joe Manchin. That bigoted piece of shit. Fuck out of here. Cory Booker is no different than Joe Manchin. It's all nonsense. Let's move on. Take accountability or you don't. Or hold people accountable or you don't. So that's why I be saying to Maga people, what the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? Even the black conservatives. Like, what the fuck are you, Black Maga, what are y'all talking about? This dude is literally telling you, as a black person, you better off kissing the ring or your ancestors better off kissing the ring to racists, slave owners, people that wanted to keep your people enslaved. You wouldn't even have a position to even side with them racists if it wasn't for. Never mind. Let's move on.
So when BLM and wokeness and all that stuff was going on, there were conservatives who pushed back. They were a little cowardly and a little late, but eventually they pushed back. But even the ones who pushed back, they pushed back to say, black people aren't that great, but neither are white people. You know, and you're doing identity politics, you know, by saying that, you know,
he's doing the same shit that he's accusing Black Lives Matter of doing. That's what mind boggles me. Listen, if an organization is doing something that you don't like, you do not do what they do. That's why I tell people all the time now, they put everybody in this position, the fucking Magas. So when people, I don't have to fully agree with what they're doing, that they're doing the kind of the same shit Maga doing, I don't have to agree with it, but I understand it. It's a difference. I understand why people are acting the way they're acting. Well, some people acting the way they're acting. Maga presented this situation. Y'all like it this way. Then now, okay, don't get offended now. Don't be upset when you got some people of the opposition of you that is okay of crossing that line with you. That's the life. But I told you one thing about a damn bully. A bully does not like when the person that's been bullied step up and fight. It scares them because they ain't nothing but bitches anyway. And that's all Maga is. They mad. Motherfuckers acting the way they're acting. Y'all shouldn't be acting like that because the expectation of the left, in a way, is to be cowards. And now you got some people on the left that saying, fuck that shit. We gonna do what y'all do. They're willing to cross that line. They're willing to cross that moral line. I'm partly one of them to a certain extent. But I will cross that line with you. I get down in the dirt with Maga to a certain extent. But you can't get mad at me. You helped create the situation. So what are you mad at the rest of us for? Ain't this what you wanted? Oh, I'm sorry. No, the bully didn't want this. The motherfucker that created the situation, which is Maga, they don't want this situation. They don't want us to get down in the dirt with them. No, continue to do what you're doing, punk bitches. Because y'all bitches. That's how they look at this shit. And then when motherfuckers get down in the dirt with them, oh, they're violent, they're extreme, and all that other shit. But so what was y'all doing? Y'all wasn't extreme? Y'all wasn't violent? Anyway, let's move on.
Black, and these are my people, but no one should be doing it. Like the way that it was pushed back against, instead of saying, because what should have been said, and I'll probably get clipped for this, but what should have been said is, hey, cut it out. You need to grow up. Stop throwing a fit. You're throwing a tantrum. Stop being a little boy. You're whining and crying about something that's ultimately your fault. Yeah. Stop blaming it on other people.
You need to tell white people that. And you need to tell yourself that. Stop whining. Stop crying about the evolution of equality. You ain't. Listen, let me just say this to the racist white people, Maga. You're not the people. You're not. And I know y'all got a little movement, a little coke going on. I get that. That should have run out. When you have the mind state of how you Magas have, that you think you're more superior than others, you're going to get feedback. You're going to get people to disagree with that. Because we all know even in 2025, even though we got a lot of this fuck shit going on, we know that white men ain't shit. A lot of y'all ain't shit. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all ain't shit. And you can't run the country because you already ruined it already. So the minorities in the country, the black folks in the country, is trying to fix some shit that y'all fucked up. You fucked the country up. And now y'all want to get back to where people kiss y'all ass. Even white women. That's what bothers me about some of you white women. A lot of you. You okay with them mistreating you? You had a white dude. They did like a little dating shit. I seen this shit on YouTube. Motherfucker sat there when a woman said, who you voted for? She said, I voted for Trump. Oh, no, I can't fuck with you. No, get him up out of here. Now, he laughed in embarrassment. But I want y'all to remember this. He only laughed in embarrassment because of the fact what he was going to get mad. How you going to get mad? A white woman told you she don't want to fuck with you because you are racist. Listen, to all the white racist MAGA people, you are racist. The men, you are racist. I want y'all to understand that. And the white women that follow behind this shit, you are a bunch of fucking racists. All you coon and sellout motherfuckers, you ain't no better than them. You ain't shit. You sellouts to your own race. And that goes to you racist ass white MAGA women. You are a sellout to women. The problem with these racist ass white people, right? I say white men, a lot of them, not a lot of them, all of them. The racist white men, they mad because they can't get no pussy. That's why they all on the internet talking down to women. They want to go back to where they can control women because now they can't control women of demeaning them. Talking that, no, you gotta fuck with me. I'm a white man. I'm a white racist. You gotta do it. It's the law. And they can't do it no more. So now they're pushing that agenda again. And let me say this. This on white women. Your white men, a lot of them, that's MAGA, racist, whatever, homophobe, male chauvinist, that's your problem. There ain't nobody problem but yours. And I wanted to say this too, because I got a clip that I want to do. I may do it tomorrow. Right? I want people to understand this. The ICE agents running around acting crazy, doing what they're doing, pulling Latinos out the car, racially profiling. The Latino community, the Mexican community, this is all y'all fault. All y'all fault. All you had to do was side with black folks. That's all you had to do. That voted for MAGA, did that shit. All you had to do was side with us. So now, and no disrespect to Don Lemon, but I heard Don Lemon say, we shouldn't stand for this shit that's happening. Joe Scarborough, I got the videos. I most likely to do it tomorrow. And they're saying, oh, as Americans, we shouldn't stand for this. You know why y'all standing for this shit? You don't see a big reaction from it? I want all the Don Lemons in the world, all of them. I want y'all all understand. You know why the reaction of what they're doing, right? ICE, all of them. The government, what they're doing. You know why there ain't no big reaction? Do y'all know why? I want you motherfuckers to tell me why. You know why there ain't no big reaction? You know why the shit is happening? You know why? Do you know why? Okay, I guess I gotta tell you. Anybody in the chat, anybody can tell me why this shit is happening? Yeah, it's because of the election. I get that part. But I'm talking about the pushback, the fight. Why it's not happening? Why the pushback of what's happening? And it's fucked up shit that's happening. Don't get me wrong. But I want y'all, somebody in the chat, to let me know why this shit seems like it's acceptable at this point. Or what the federal government is doing. Because this ain't even a local government. Your state government, it's not them. No, it's the federal government. And why is it? It's not a big pushback, people. Why is that? I want to know. Can y'all tell me in the chat why? Can y'all tell me why? Why it ain't like this shit should erupt. We should be flipping the fuck out as Americans. Why ain't no big uproar? It's two reasons why, but what is the reason why? What is the real reason why it ain't a big uproar? Try and wait on y'all to get in the chat, but I'm about to tell you. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because black people don't care. That's why. We don't care. Oh, this would have been a big outrage. Oh, yes, it would have. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It would have been a big outrage. But black people don't care. See, black people, a lot of us are doing this shit that our immigrant brothers and sisters, our minority brothers and sisters did to us for years. We always was in the front line when some type of shit like this happened. We was in the front line when Trump was doing fuck shit. We always, when he first ran, always in the front line. We did this shit for 4 years, warning everybody. What are you going to do? We always in the front line. And then we came to find out election day. White women, different minority groups, 50, 40%. The Jewish community, 50, 40%. Y'all went with Trump. Okay. Black people looked at that shit and we said, okay, cool. I need y'all to understand why there ain't an uproar of what's going on. You need black people to make an uproar and make a situation. It's fucked up what's happening, but we don't care. And let me put the magic word out here to all the immigrants, all the minority groups, or why you don't see the uproar. Black people feel betrayed. Black Americans, a lot of us feel betrayed by all of y'all. We feel betrayed. We know it's some good people in y'all groups. We get that. But we feel betrayed by y'all race. We just feel betrayed. And the shit that's happening, you know why it's happening? Because black people won't step up. And we are not. We're not going to do it. Y'all need to feel the pain. We've been telling y'all this shit was going to happen. We've been telling y'all this happened to us all the time. But y'all, a lot of y'all people, or a nice percentage of y'all people, sided for this shit to happen. And you didn't check them. You didn't do anything. Listen, whatever's happening with this immigration shit and the military coming into states and shit, it's not a black issue. We don't look at it that way. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. We just don't. We don't. It's not our issue. And the reason the pushback is so light and not that big of a deal is because black people ain't involved. And they want us to get involved so bad. But black people is holding their patience. We are not stepping in. And that's why this shit is happening. Because black people, a lot of us, are like, it's not our issue. We tried to tell y'all. So everything that's happening, we tried to tell y'all. Even to the stupid niggas in the hood. Certain black people didn't get out and vote. Certain shit happened in the neighborhoods. We tried to warn y'all. You thought it was just okay to not give a fuck. So it happens. Shit is happening in these neighborhoods or these states is because, and they're getting away with it. Let's be very clear. They're getting away with it because black people ain't on the front line. Look at the protesters that they do have. You can't, listen, no disrespect to other races of people. Y'all ain't built for this shit. What Trump is doing, that's why he's getting away with it. That's why the administration, they're getting away with it. Because y'all ain't built for it. And y'all ain't never really ready to die for a cause. You not. You ain't built like that. So that's why it's continued to happen. That's why ICE is running them up. These motherfuckers in carpool lanes. I got this shit coming up, and I want to do it later. I don't want to talk too much about it. Why? Yo, they was in carpool lanes with mothers that was picking up their kids, and they was just Mexican. They looked Mexican. And they most likely probably was Mexican or whatever, right? But the Supreme Court said it's okay to racial profile. When the Supreme Court says it's okay to racial profile, then where we are. Why y'all upset? Y'all upset, and I want to be 100 about this. The reason everybody a little upset is because black people ain't in the front line. We not out there. And you can have all those black people all you want speaking about these issues, talking or whatever, but that ain't the majority of us. We don't care. And I ain't gonna say we don't care, but this on y'all. Y'all fight. Y'all get in them front lines. And we see, and we laugh at it a lot of times, y'all don't even know how to fucking protest. Y'all too scary. Fuck out of here, man. You talk all that shit about you want what Black Lives Matter. Black people's on the front line of that shit. We got arrested. We got pepper sprayed and all that shit. Now it's happening to y'all, and y'all have no impact. All the minority groups, you don't. You have no impact. You know why? Because it ain't black people in the front. That's why. You need us. I keep telling y'all need us. But, you know, y'all chose different. So, whatever the fuck happened to you, it's happening to you. And black people, the majority of us, say, now fight, bro. And you know the bad part about it, I feel bad to even say the shit I'm saying. Pardon me. But the other part of me, they need to learn a lesson of the disrespect that black Americans from their own people disrespect us and not stand up for us. That we always put ourselves in a line of fire. And now that black people ain't doing it, you see them, ain't no movement. Law enforcement is breaking these niggas. They breaking them. In a second, y'all. All right, people, I'm back.
Left channel, right channel.
You know what I'm saying, man? That's why you see all they protesters and shit out there. They doing what they doing. They trying to so-called fight with ICE all around the country. The shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. ICE is they listen because there ain't no black people out there. I'm telling you, no black people out there. Like y'all think we not out there. We minding our motherfucking business. We over here, and y'all waiting on black people to come save you. We're not. I'm sorry to the minority community. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to y'all. I feel bad for y'all. That shit, it look horrible out there what y'all doing. Ice fucking y'all. It look bad to us. But a part of us is like, okay. This on y'all. Y'all voted for this shit. Y'all people, you didn't stand up like y'all supposed to. I'm sorry to the minority community. Listen, get upset at us all you want, black folks. You get upset at us all you want. Y'all people voted for, I don't get the percentage, I broke it down already. But y'all people voted for this shit. You didn't say that, you didn't call out your people and say your people ain't shit for voting for a racist. You didn't do none of that. Black people did it. We called out Coons. We called out Emo Barack. Emo Barack, in his own way, he said to black men, hey, nigga. And a lot of black men ain't like it, and I ain't like it to a certain extent. But at least he said it. At least Barack said it. And the big majority of black folks, we fell in line. Regardless, you say whatever you want to say about what Barack said. Nigga, a lot of us fucked in line. We knew better. And we may not like everything Barack said. But nigga, we fell in line. But you minority groups, no. 45% and half of y'all people sided with racists. And then somehow, some way, y'all waiting on black people to come save you. Nah, we good. We good. We tried to warn y'all about this type of racism. We dealt with it already. We've been dealing with this shit our whole entire life. This has been generational shit. That's what Black history about. Why you think they want to exclude Black history? They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about Black history. It's too woke. Okay, cool. Too woke. That's what y'all voted for. Black history in America is too woke. Have y'all people, minority groups, or 45% of y'all voted against the real history of America. So whatever Trump is doing, y'all people voted for that. You can't tell black people, black women, or black men. Shit, it was about 45, 65% of y'all. No, it wasn't. But all you minority groups, 45 to 50% of y'all people voted for racists. So don't come here and act like black people supposed to come and save you motherfuckers. I need y'all to understand this shit. We're not coming to save y'all. Sorry. We already a target. And y'all, and this whole bullshit that y'all helped create, because y'all didn't want to listen to us. We already a target. Imagine people, you got black people that tried to warn all the minority groups. I never blame the gay community because they didn't vote for that nigga like that. But I'm just saying, every other minority group, white women, all of them, 45 to 50%, they voted for Trump. And then they sit here now, shit going bad, Trump bad. Nigga, we tried to tell y'all. And then my thing is, they said, where the black people at? Why y'all ain't out protesting? Why we don't see y'all on the front line? We ain't coming to save you. Sorry. You're on your own. And I told you, remember, you downplay black folks. Tell black people we unqualified. We don't have the IQ. You roll with Trump. All this shit. We stupid. So the stupid people are sitting back and we okay with what's happening. Because we too stupid. We too stupid. We're not educated. We too violent to be a part of this. All to the minority group, the 45 to 50% of y'all voted for this shit. Were racist. Not voted for this, but not just voted for this, you're a racist. You voted for racism. Authoritarian type shit. You're on your own. We're not coming out there to save you. And so you thought that black people gonna come save you. We're not. I don't know why the sound is low. You can hear me? You hear me? I don't know why the sound is low. We are not coming to save any of you minorities. We're not. That's why you don't see black people out there like that. That shit highly bothered me when Don Lemon came out. He was like, oh, well, you know, we all as Americans. Black people, a lot of our black people don't feel we're American. Like, it's a different America. We look at America way different than we are part of some shit. I don't feel like I'm a part of America. I was born here, but I'm not American. Not American. I mean, I don't feel American. I'll put it that way. Fuck out, feel I'm American with this country. We got a racist, and we got racists running the country. And I, as a black person, I'm supposed to feel like an American? I told you, motherfuckers kept saying, oh, you hear the blackest earth, we never was slaves. Now you motherfuckers get ready to start to feel how we were slaves. You gonna feel how our ancestors felt. And if you don't feel that now, something wrong with you. I feel what my ancestors have been through. I feel that shit. And it's getting worse. And I told you, it's what America needs. And it's not mainly black people, it's mainly minority groups. You're not here, you don't get to have an existence. Excuse me. In this country without black people, black Americans. You don't exist here. We sacrifice for everybody. Our ancestors did that. And now, you notice, you hear white people all on TikTok, social media, saying, where's the black people? Why this shit is keep happening? Heard Don Lemon say, we all should step up. You know why you don't see the step up? You don't see the fight back? Because black people are not involved. The majority of us, We stepping back. We need y'all to understand, and it's not that we superior of any other minority group, but we want the fucking respect. Y'all disrespected us. And I want to make this clear to the minority group, if you good or bad. The majority of black people feel disrespected from your race. I just want y'all to know that. I'm not saying that you did it or whatever, but I'm just saying from y'all race of people, y'all disrespected us. Y'all race did that to us. And so we're like, okay, cool. You don't need us. Y'all think y'all a lot of y'all people think y'all better than us? Well, go ahead, step up. I'm wondering why all the Mexican and the minority people and the immigrants, y'all ain't rallying like y'all supposed to. Y'all supposed to be shutting some shit down. Why, when something happened to black people, we shut shit down? Huh? We'll shut some shit down. We'll shut a fucking... Listen, we can shut a city down. We can do that. We'll shut a town down. We'll shut a state down. You fuck with us, wrong. Why y'all not doing that? Because y'all ain't capable of doing it. Y'all ain't built like that. Black people always been the forefront of shit, and we've been out there for all y'all shit. For all the injustice that happened to any minority groups. We always out there. And we front line. Y'all ain't us. But y'all don't want to give us our props, though. But it's okay. It's fine. Like I said, that's why ain't none of y'all. That's why y'all see Trump and his administration running over top of everything. Because black people ain't involved. I'm telling you that. That's a fact. Black people is not involved, and we're not trying to get involved. If it's old black people, they're coming for you. They've been coming for us. We told y'all that already. They've been coming for us. We've been a target. The fuck you acting like we don't know that? We know, but we're not getting involved in y'all bullshit. That y'all people help vote for. Everything that Trump and his administration is doing, y'all people was okay with it. A nice big portion of y'all people was okay of what Trump did. Hold you and your people accountable. And just because you ain't vote for it, but your people, a nice percentage of your people was okay with it. Well, now people, 85% of black men didn't vote for Trump. Not 95% of black women did not vote for Trump. Okay? And you want to put black men and black women together, or their percentage? 90-some percent. We didn't fuck with Trump and we didn't vote for him. These are facts. So don't blame us. Y'all did not check y'all people. The good motherfuckers. Like, seriously. You just thought you were going to ride the coattails of black people. No, you're not doing that. No, we not allowing that, and we not riding. Sorry. To all the good minority people, we're not doing that. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. We are tired of being sick and tired. And sometimes y'all got to understand where we coming from. We've been pushing for peace and pushing the shit that y'all talking about now way before y'all. Our ancestors died for this shit. But your people, y'all got over here and listen, some of y'all raised your kids to be anti-black. And that's on y'all, man. You hate black people so much. That's on y'all, man. We ain't got, listen. You ever understand that black people, we see everything, we know, but this shit is gonna happen. This shit won't happen. A lot of this shit that y'all seeing is happening to the minority groups in the country, what ICE is doing. That shit don't happen. A lot of this shit don't happen if black people were in the front line, but we're not, and that's why it's happening. And I think some of the minority groups are understanding that. Some of them are understanding that. Nigga, we ain't got nothing. Listen, if black people ain't involved, y'all ain't got shit going on. The Supreme Court said it's okay to profile y'all. That's why they go everywhere they go. Now, mind you, you would think, oh, black people would be like, oh, no, fuck that shit. Because we've been through being racially profiled. We get that all the time. But when it was actually a law, we knew that shit was wrong. We fought against it for years. Y'all didn't fight for that. You put these fucking Republicans in there, it was okay with racially profiling. And now I'm talking about the Supreme Court justice. And they said, it's okay. So what's happening in people, American citizens, are in Latino, Mexican, American citizens are in a carpool. It's a carpool, not a carpool, but picking up their children from school. I see this shit all the time. It ain't nothing out of the normal. And the fucking feds, ICE, and they come with no warrant, no reason of why they want to pick up these people. Now, mind you, let me explain something to you. ICE knows, even when they arrest them and do all that shit they do, they know that they're American citizens that they took in. They know that they're American citizens. But the Supreme Court says, hey, it doesn't even matter. We gonna pick you up because you Mexican. You look a certain type of way. They don't need a warrant now. That's fascism, people. That's what black people was going through for 2 decades. Shit, not even just 2 decades. I'm just going to say 2 decades. We've already been dealing with this, where they racially profile black folks. And we tried to warn y'all, and y'all, a lot of y'all people, well, some of y'all people, a nice percentage, voted for this. And now y'all upset that, oh, they racially profiling you. Okay, cool. We came to find out the motherfuckers. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this right now. I was gonna wait on it. Hold on, give me a second. I was gonna wait on it, but no, I'm gonna do it now because I want y'all to hear.
Left channel. Right channel.
I want y'all to hear how fucking ICE ran into. This is what they did. This is what ICE did. I think it was Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, it was Chicago. Ran in Chicago. These women, mothers, going to pick up their kids. They was going to pick up their goddamn kids from school. Their kids in the school. Mind you, what they don't tell you as well is that the ICE agents was throwing out tear gas at a school. Listen, people, do you understand when I go to work, right? Where I work at, it's a school zone. It's a school right there. I have to slow the fuck down because it's a school zone. I had to do 30. These motherfuckers are shooting tear gas where kids are, where kids is on recess, and they got to take those kids back in because of this shit, because how reckless they are. But the government, Trump administration, say, hey, you know what? They're a danger. Anybody disagree with us is a danger. We tried to warn y'all, man. But listen to this real quick. And we're going to leave this with this. Listen to this. Oh, shit. My bad. Oh, yeah. My bad. Here we go.
Teachers in Chicago are speaking out, criticizing immigration enforcement taking place near schools, saying the operations are disrupting classes and traumatizing children. In one incident, a teacher said tear gas drifted toward a playground, forcing students to move inside for recess. In one social media video,
you think they're lying about that? Listen, I understand about supporting our borders and all that shit. I get that. Yo, this is in America, bro. This is at a school where children are. And they okay with throwing tear gas where children are. This is what ICE agents are doing. Nobody's making this shit up. They're doing that where children are. Children. Different races of children. I don't give a fuck what race they are, but they're doing it with children being there. And they're throwing tear gas where a school is. Who the fuck does that? But you know what? Maga, it's all good, right? Because we want to get the illegal immigrants out here. They illegal. They got to go. They broke the law. They're not criminals. Let's just go over y'all nerve. They're not criminals, but they broke the law. And children, that's American citizens, are getting tear gassed to where they can't enjoy their fucking recess because the feds didn't do tear gas. ICE didn't do tear gas where they got to go the fuck in. You have no problem with that, Maga. You have no problem with that. Let's move on.
that went viral. Law enforcement officers can be seen dragging two women from a car right outside a school as parents were picking up their children.
guys came to the school and to do this?
They have a warrant. They haven't asked for a warrant. My name is Jocelyn from Cicero. They don't have a warrant. They didn't ask for one. They forcefully opened the door to trouble. It was locked. It was locked.
This charger actually repairs your phone while charging, and everyone thinks it's too good to be
Commercial
true.
people.
Nobody believed me at first, but now everybody wants.
It was locked.
No,
The person who
hold on.
before-
Now I want y'all to understand something. They arrested this woman in a school pickup line where they, around the country, shit, I do that. Right? When I go pick my daughter up from school, nigga, I'm in a line to go pick my daughter up. Imagine these motherfucking ICE agents are there. Soon they see somebody that look Mexican. They go to him. They've been sitting there plotting for a minute. They got no warrant, no nothing. Not to say that these women was criminals, illegals, or nothing. They just go and do what they do. Right? So now, I want y'all to understand something. They did this shit at a school pickup line where they're picking their kids up. Right? Do y'all know that these women was American citizens? This is what they doing. This is what they're doing. And I'm going to tell y'all, the reason this is happening is because black people won't step up. And this is why we won't. Because we tried to tell y'all they did this, they did this shit to us. We tried to warn y'all. We tried to warn y'all. These women was at a school picking their kids up. American citizens. Because they look Mexican. They looked a certain type of way. The ICE agents were sitting there plotting. Let's get them. They look Mexican. They look like they foreigners. Racial profiling. It is what it is, though. Like I said, we tried to warn y'all. We tried to fucking tell y'all, man. We tried to tell y'all. This angers me because you think it angers me in a different way. This angered me because of all the fucking some of the minority groups. Not the whole minority group, but some of y'all that sided with racists over what we was talking about. This shit is happening to your people. When it was already happening to us, it happened to us already. We knew already. And you sided with this shit. American citizens, nigga, they did that shit and nigga, they released them. They don't even give a fuck at this point. The ICE agents, they don't care. They don't give a fuck. They just don't, nigga, man. We got the president of the United States said we can do whatever the fuck we want to do. Give me a second, y'all. All right, people, we back. Now, I want people to understand something. This shit is happening in real life. This ain't no shit, AI, none of that dumb shit. This is real life. Motherfuckers is picking American citizens that's look Mexican. Well, I'm sorry, they look Mexican. They Mexican. And they're going to pick their kids up. And ICE agents racially profiling. They say to the ICE agents, because this is what happened. They said ask the ICE agents, what won't you got? Why are you stopping me? They're saying regular shit. And the ICE agents get so upset. And they waiting for you to say that. They waiting for somebody that's Mexican to define them. And they're like, oh, we asked you for some shit. Oh, so you defining us. Show me your papers. Show me that you're an American citizen. Are you fucking kidding me? And they're going to these Mexican people. They didn't commit a crime or nothing. They just see a Mexican. You gotta show me your shit. And the Supreme Court said they can do it. And that's why it's happening. That's part of why it's happening. A big part. So, Maga, don't tell me, even motherfuckers say they sorry about what's going on, they mad about Trump. You only mad about what Trump has done because now it affects you. This shit is happening to people real life. We tried to tell y'all. These motherfuckers went to these two Mexican women picking up their kids. American citizens. They Mexican, but they are American citizens. And the motherfucking ICE agents say, we don't give a fuck. Show me your papers. And their reason, at the end of the day, to pull them out the car and did everything they did to them was because they didn't show us their papers. They say they was American citizens. That's fascism, people. That's fascism. And especially when you're targeting me and I didn't commit no crime, what the fuck I gotta show you my papers for? You got no warrant. I didn't commit a crime. I'm in a carpool lane to pick up my kids, but I gotta show you my papers because you pull up on me and say, pull out your papers. What the fuck? Show me you're an American citizen. If that's not racist to y'all, if that is not fascism to any of you Megas, then like I said, you're the racist I say you are. This should not be happening. This should not be happening. But like I said, I blame the minority groups that voted for Trump. This is your fault. This is your fault. This is happening to your people and happening to America as a whole. Or why this is happening is because of y'all. This should not be happening. Imagine they lock the parents up. Come to find they're American citizens. Their kids are stuck. Imagine that. Now the fucking school and the teacher board is saying, no, nigga, we patrolling our schools now. Imagine that. Listen, let me explain something to you. If ICE did some shit like that at my daughter's school, oh nigga, my daughter ain't going to. She ain't going to school no more. She ain't going to school no more. This shit is over. My daughter ain't going to school no more. Cause like I said, nigga, you not doing that. You're not gonna scare my kid. Not like that. You not that my kid feel like she gotta show her papers or our family gotta show papers. First of all, we already showed our papers to go to school. For our kids to go to school. What the fuck I gotta show you papers to pick my kid up? The fuck, are you crazy? The school should ask me that, not you. And then come to find out they're American citizens. Wow. I always want people to understand how dehumanized this shit is, right? Think about this, people. Yo, imagine this shit is happening in front of people and happening in front of children that their parents are getting violated in front of them. That's why I always tell people, imagine you get violated. This is why I said the humanity comes in. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Maga. If you felt that way about Charlie Kirk, you should understand other shit then. Other shit then. Imagine your humanity is took away in front of your fucking kids or in front of people. That shit is embarrassing. You feel bad as fuck. Imagine that. Imagine you going to go pick your kid up and fucking ICE agents jump out on you and they're really racially profiling you and saying, oh, give me your ID. You like, what? What's your warrant? What's the problem? No, you got to show it because you look Mexican. You could be a criminal. I need to see your ID. No warrant, no reason for why they need to see your ID. The only reason is they can do it because the Supreme Court says they can racially profile Mexicans. That's what the Supreme Court said. And then come to find out they not illegal. They legal minority people. And how those Supreme Court justices sleep at night when they gave the green light to this shit. They gave the green light to this shit. Like I told y'all, man, as a Black American, I'm done. I'm done. As a Black American, I'm done. This fascism, nigga. You don't do that. That's not okay to do. And any MAGA people act like this is okay. It's not okay. Shit is not okay. I don't give a fuck if it happened to a white person. Why would this be okay? You racially profiling. Oh, they should just comply. We don't got to comply with everything. We got rights. They have rights. They asked them. Ask the motherfucker, what's your warrant? Why are you stopping me? Fuck you doing? These are reasonable questions. They never answered them. Let's just start pulling them out the car. I watched the goddamn video. They just start pulling them out the car. Man, please. Like I said, and this is where I come in to telling MAGA people, this is why we call you racist and Nazis. This is a prime example of it. You don't get to do that. Who the fuck gets to do that? And you just telling law enforcement they can do that because they law enforcement. The fuck wrong with you? You talking about well, Trump had this happen to him. Listen, at least they respected Trump. They didn't bum rush his shit. They gave him plenty of opportunities to do the right way. And they had to rate his shit. And even when they rated his shit, he wasn't even there. The fuck wrong with you? MAGA, you stupid motherfuckers, like I said. Listen, karma comes back around. Everything's this okay to y'all. Okay, cool. Like I said, karma comes back around. Karma comes back around. That's why I ain't even, like, for me as a black person, I expect this. But the other part is, you motherfuckers, you think this shit ain't gonna come back around on y'all. And that's fine. You think that. Okay. Imagine, and I'm going to say this to MAGA, imagine enjoying people going through pain to make you feel better about yourself. Imagine that. Not even imagine it. I know that's how y'all feel. And I'm telling y'all, this shit ain't going to work out like how y'all think it is, nigga. Y'all think y'all really believe in God. Y'all don't. Y'all don't believe in the higher power like y'all think. This shit is a cult that you in. And I'm telling y'all, this shit gonna come back and backfire on y'all. I guarantee you it will. You think everything all good, it seem all good. Okay, cool. But like I said, it's a rude awakening coming from y'all. We ain't gonna have to wait 10 years for this shit. This shit gonna happen in about 5 years. All you MAGA Republicans, you think all this shit's okay? You laugh about it, you justify it, everything's fine, right? Okay, cool. I guarantee you, you motherfuckers, you gonna reap what you sow. You gonna reap what you sow. This shit ain't cool, man. Who the fuck is okay with this? Listen, I got my issues with immigrants. Well, minority groups. I ain't say immigrants, but minority groups that disrespect black folks. I don't want this shit to happen to their people. This shit is wrong. But you racist ass white folks, this ain't because of black folks. This because of y'all. Good or black. I mean, good or bad. This is your issue. Y'all allowing this shit. It should be more white people coming out and saying, you know what? This shit is bullshit. They should, listen, we should shut down the country. White people should shut down the fucking country. And I guarantee you, black people will be right behind you. Because, like, yo, no, nigga, y'all can't do this. We shutting this bitch down. Ain't no more us going out making no money for this fucking capitalist country. All the fucking big groups and shit like that that's kissing Trump ass, they all behind the scenes making money off of this shit. So, no, fuck that, bro. Where the white people at? You say you good, where y'all at? Shut this bitch down. Shut the country down. This shit ain't right. But you ain't gonna do it, so stop it. Don't come at black people acting like we should do something. You should be doing it. This is some shit. This your people. Your people doing this. It ain't black folks. Even the black folks or the minority folks that voted for Trump, they ain't got no goddamn power. This is white people issue. This is y'all shit. Where's the white people at to stop this shit? Shut this shit down. Fascism is happening and you do not do anything to stop it. You waiting on black people. You waiting on other certain minority groups to step in. Get the fuck out. If it's wrong, step in and say, hey, nigga, we ain't going to work. We shutting this bitch down. You know how the government is shut down? White people. It's more y'all than us. All the good people, they say they good. Shut this motherfucker down. Shut the country down. The shutdown happened, but shut the country down. It's on y'all. You don't like what's happening? Shut this motherfucker down. Shut it down. You got the power to do it. So I'm waiting on good white folks to shut the fucking country down. I mean that shit. Don't stop waiting on. They keep waiting on black people to come out and do some shit to sacrifice us. No, we not doing that. Sorry, we not. We're not doing that. The fuck out of here. You motherfuckers, white people is more powerful in this country financially than we are. They don't never want to lose nothing. But when black people go out and sacrifice shit that we do, we sacrifice our livelihood and finances and our status when we go do shit. White people, y'all gotta go do that. This shit is wrong. Y'all know it's wrong. This is on y'all. This ain't on us. This ain't black people's fault. Shit, this ain't even, to a certain extent, minorities' fault. To a certain extent. It's their fault. Some of them. A lot of them. But this is on y'all. Y'all fix this shit. Y'all let a racist get in there. He doing what he doing. This is some fascism shit. Shut this bitch down. Shut the country down, white folks. If you good white folks, shut it down. Shut this shit down. You are capable of shutting the country down. I guarantee you are. Be brave, motherfuckers. But don't keep asking black people to do some shit that you supposed to do. Shut this bitch down. If teachers that say we ain't coming to school, we ain't around the country, and they get together, they shut this bitch down. Nigga, the country fucked. If white people say we ain't going to work no more, so shit change around the country, regardless of what their occupation is, and they shut this bitch down, and they're not working, it'll fuck this country up. And then, and I want you to understand something. There be some token, stupid, goofy ass black folks and minority people because they stupid and dumb. But I guarantee you, the big majority of us, we ride with you. It's on white folks to shut this shit down. It's on them. This y'all fault. Y'all gotta fix this shit. It's y'all fault, and y'all gotta fix it. The fuck out of here, bro. Ain't no way that these motherfucking racist ass ICE agents, you talking about less government, nigga, he using the government to target people that's from America. They're not even locking up criminals no more. What the fuck what's going on with y'all? White folks, this y'all issue. Y'all did this shit. And even if you didn't do it, nigga, step up. Step the fuck up. The fuck are we talking about? You trying to blame everybody? No, this is y'all issue. You allowing these racist ass white people, they your people, step up and speak on that shit. The fuck they go into a fucking school zone where they picking up kids. No warrant, no nothing. They do nothing. They say, "Nah, we think you're an immigrant because you Mexican." And come to find out they American citizens. Are you fucking kidding me? Think about that. And because you so goddamn, a lot of you white people, y'all so goddamn racist. Y'all don't see no issue with that. You see no issue with that. But like I said, you're on the wrong side of history if you okay with this shit. And I'm saying it's the good white folks. This is y'all issue. Y'all gotta fix this shit. Even in the Civil War, it was y'all. Y'all had to step up. We'll come sooner or later. Black people will come. We'll come to help y'all dominate them. That's what happened to the Confederates. Remember that about the Confederates. The Confederates got shut down and we fucked them up. Well, America fucked them up because of black people. And when we got involved. Remember that. Them motherfucking Confederates wasn't shit. They wasn't a motherfucking thing. They couldn't fuck with black people. When black people say, "Hey, we got y'all. We got Lincoln. We got y'all." And when we came in and we started fighting for the fucking country, then we shut that bitch down. We came in and we did what we did. These are facts. That's why the Confederate fell. Because if it wasn't for black people, the Confederate was still going to take over the fucking country. Lincoln would have lost the war. When black people got in the fight, it stopped everything. These are facts. People, this is history. This is real history. This is facts. Until we got involved, Lincoln was losing the war. The Confederates was winning. They was getting ready to take over. They was ready to win the war. But when black people came, it changed the dynamics of shit. That's facts. I want y'all to understand something. I don't want black people out fighting for immigrant shit or white people shit. We don't supposed to fight for it. They supposed to fight for this shit. The shit that's happening, what I'm talking about, they supposed to fight for it. Nigga, we come when y'all not beg us, but come to say, "Yo, we need y'all too." Black folks, and that's in every fucking war. When the Nazi shit was happening, nigga, they needed black people to come and help them fight the war. Go look at history. America or Hitler would have kept winning until American black people signed up for the military. Or they made us in a way, right? Until we came, they couldn't win the war. They could not win the war against the fucking Nazis. Until black Americans signed up for the war. Go look at the fucking history. They can't win wars. They can't do shit without black people. That's why I don't understand why black people, some of you cool niggas, act like we ain't shit. We gotta sell out the white people. They need us. We've been in every war. We didn't been the fucking denominator in every war. Every war. You goofy ass black folks that sell us out. What's wrong with you niggas? No self-respect at all. Lincoln don't win the war without black people. The Nazis, or we were fighting the war, we was up in the Jewish people fight the war in Nazi Germany. They don't win that war without black people. And we still was getting mistreated in our own country. Remember that shit. Fuck them, man. They need us. And look at it now. We at war in America. The minority groups is getting fucked up. They getting fucked up right now. Even the white folks, they getting fucked up. But they need black people to say something and step up. And we not doing it. And that's why they getting fucked up. Think about it. Am I lying? Am I making it up? Tell me if I'm lying or am I making it up, people? The racists are going to say I'm lying. Of course they would, because they okay with it. But all the so-called good minority groups or the people that voted for Trump, you motherfuckers are losing. You need us. Y'all fucked up right now. All of them fucked up. Think about that shit, people. They are all fucked up. All the minority groups, they fucked up. These racists are running amok on their ass. They own people won't even come up. It should be all Mexicans, everybody riding. They ain't even doing it because they sellouts. And it showed in the goddamn presidential election. They still sellouts. You know, man, get the fuck out of here, man. Black people got to put their life on the line for these motherfuckers, and they don't give a fuck about us. They don't give a fuck about black folks. They talk bad about us. All that motherfucking gangster music. Oh, we don't like black people because black people come a certain type of way. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Now, you motherfuckers in a position that where you actually need black people because you can't really protest. You don't even know how to protest, and you motherfuckers can't even really fight back. They punking y'all. You got no fight in y'all. To the minority groups. That goes to the Jewish community. All of you motherfuckers. You ain't got no fight in y'all. Y'all can't even fight. We waiting on y'all to fight. How about this? We waiting on y'all to fight. All the anti-Semitic shit that's happening or whatever, they're shooting up the schools, the religious schools, whatever. Y'all can't do shit. You can't do a motherfucking thing because you know why? You can't fight back because black people ain't involved. These are facts. I need these motherfuckers to understand that. All you different races of people, understand it, good or bad. You need us. Because we know how to fight. Y'all don't. That's why y'all losing. That's why the fucking government is fucking y'all up. You need black folks. Don't ever get this shit twisted about black people. Y'all are fucked up. Y'all can't even fight back. Weren't mad at black people. Oh, you know, certain black people treated me a certain way. I can go get the fuck out of here with that shit. Nigga, I'm black. Nigga, certain black people treated me a certain way. I don't turn my back on black people. It was certain minority groups that serve and did certain shit to me. Nigga, I don't turn my back and act like all the minority groups is like that. Are you fucking crazy? But you know what I have done? I say, you know what? All you minority groups, if you good or bad, this is your issue. And when black people we say we out, We done? It's on y'all. Don't try to act like we supposed to be riding with y'all. Get the fuck out of here, man. And try to get mad at us. We don't that way we ain't standing up for shit. Man, fuck out of here, man. We good. Black people, we good, people. Black folks. Everything that's happening, nigga, it's supposed to happen. Cause they don't respect us. And I mean that shit. Black folks, they don't, no minority group in this country, black, white, whatever they are, the coons or whatever they are, the coons is different. They on that level too. But ain't none of them respect black folks. And now they want our help because shit get real. Shit been real. We've been trying to tell y'all shit get real. So fuck that shit. You on your own. Go to the minority groups. Nigga, don't ask us for no motherfucking help. We not giving you no help. Sorry. We not giving none of y'all no help. That's what it is. I'm going to leave it as this, people. Because, like I said, I love my people. But I'm very, very sick of motherfuckers because I keep hearing this shit. Where the black people at? Why we ain't coming out doing it? Nigga, we not. We not helping y'all. We not. We are sick and tired, nigga. We got fatigue we got minority fatigue. Ain't that shit they say about black people? They got black fatigue. We got minority fatigue. How about that? That makes sense to y'all? We got minority fatigue. We tired, bro. Tired of you motherfuckers. Go do. You think you bet y'all? A lot of y'all people think y'all better than us. Then fix it. Fix what's happening. Don't worry about or count on black people in America to help y'all fix some shit. We not gonna help y'all. Sorry. That's why shit is fucked up now. I'm telling y'all, that's why the country is fucked up. Because black people are not getting involved. I'm telling y'all. That's why this shit's fucked up. But anyway, leave your comments, hit that like button. Support your boy. It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world, people.